live in Florida, and Florida is where the most lightning occurs in the US. First, I'm going to present how lightning is created, and then I'm going to integrate my ideas and theories as we go along. Let's go to the lab. Thunderstorms are created when a warm updraft, which contains layers of warm moist air, rises over a cool downdraft, which contains layers of cool humid air in the event of a collision. Then the moisture in the warm updraft condenses in the air to form cumulonimbus clouds, and these clouds produce precipitation and thunderstorms. The warm updraft carries water droplets, and the cool downdraft carries ice crystals. Both ingredients are water. Water has protons and electrons. Electrons are negatively charged particles, and protons are positively charged particles. On their own, protons and electrons are fairly balanced. However, the high speeds of a thunderstorm produced by the cool downdraft cause the elements of the water droplet and the ice crystal to bump into each other at high speeds. When these ingredients bump into each other, they cause static electricity to build up within the cloud, and static electricity is composed of protons and electrons. Protons are lighter than electrons. Therefore, protons go on the top and electrons sink to the bottom. Now, at this stage, an electric field is created because as pools of positive charges and negative charges start forming within a cloud, an electric field is generated from the very top of the cloud to its beneath. One of my theories is that there's a magnetic field due to the high concentration of protons and electrons. Opposites attract. And I believe that when there's an electric field and a magnetic field together, this could create an electromagnetic field. The accumulation of electrons on the bottom of the cloud causes all the negatively charged particles on the ground to flee, leaving only positively charged particles. One idea of why this happens is because there's a third magnetic field that causes the negatives to repel and the positives to come. Thus, opposites attract. Then, negatively charged particles start branching out from the cloud towards the ground, and this is called a step leader. And then, positively charged particles on the ground, many of them, start rising, and that's called an upward leader. When the first upward leader reaches the step leader, they create a channel for the flow of a powerful electrical current, and then, filled with electrons start rapidly moving downwards, causing the brightest flash you've probably seen in your life. This is known as negative lightning. Lightning is super hot, up to 5 times hotter than the sun, and this heat is what causes thunder. So the particles around the electrical path of the lightning bolt are heated up. They start vibrating and they get excited. Then they push all the cooler air particles around really hard, and they fly away at a tremendous speed as a shock wave. Our ears hear this movement as thunder or a loud bang.